Are you tired of spending hours crafting the perfect AI prompt only to get mediocre results? Well, what if I told you there's a way to get exactly what you need from AI without memorizing complicated prompt formulas or using any weird symbols? In this video, I'm going to show you a game-changing approach called context prompting that's going to transform how you work with AI. And stick around until the end because I'll show you how to organize and use these context documents effectively in your projects. It's a total game changer for staying organized and getting consistent results.
Where AI meets ambition.
Hey there, I'm Michelle Anderson, and I help small business owners leverage AI to scale their businesses smarter and faster. I've spent countless hours testing different prompting methods, and I've discovered that the simpler approaches often work best. And that's exactly what I'm sharing with you today. So let's be real for a minute. If you've been trying to learn AI, you've probably seen all those complicated prompting tutorials out there. You know the ones I mean. They tell you to use special symbols, specific formats, and these super complex formulas that look more like computer code than normal conversation. I mean, seriously, who has the time to memorize all that? Not only is this frustrating and time-consuming, but here's the kicker. Those complex prompts often don't even get you the results you want. I see this all the time with my clients. They're spending hours trying to craft the perfect prompt when there's a much easier way. Think about it. When you're asking a friend for help, you don't use some complicated formula, right? You simply give them the background information they need to understand what you're talking about. This is where context prompting comes in. Instead of trying to cram everything into one perfectly structured prompt, you simply provide AI with the background information it needs up front. It's like giving AI a cheat sheet before asking it to help you. Let me break this down into 3 simple steps that anyone can follow. The first step is going to be to create your context documents. Now, think of these as your AI cheat sheets. These are documents you'll create one time, and then you'll use them over and over again. Now, let me show you the 5 most powerful document types. Okay, first, there's your target audience document or your ideal customer profile. This is a detailed customer profile, and it's absolutely crucial for getting relevant, targeted content from AI. So here are the things to include. Things like your demographics of your ideal client, psychographics, which are your values, interests, and lifestyles, pain points and challenges, goals and aspirations, common objections. You want to include where they hang out online and what content they consume. All right, second, you've got your brand voice document. This ensures everything AI creates for you sounds consistently you. You are going to include things like your brand personality traits, your tone of voice. Do you want it formal, casual, friendly, whatever you prefer? Writing style preferences, words and phrases to use, words and phrases to avoid, and you can even include in it some example and examples of your writing. Now, third is your product or service document. Now, this gives AI a complete understanding of what you offer. Things like your detailed service or product descriptions, key features and benefits, pricing and packages, your unique selling propositions, common customer questions, and any case studies or success stories or testimonials. All right, fourth, there's the personal context document. This helps AI understand you better. It's things like your background and expertise, your working style and preferences, strengths and weaknesses, goals and aspirations, your decision-making criteria, any time management preferences, or your communication style. And finally, we have the business context document. This comprehensive overview includes things like your company mission and values, your business model and revenue streams, target market and positioning, any of your marketing strategies, operations overview, team structure, growth goals, any current challenges or success metrics. And so how I first started creating these was, and just to give you an idea of how I first started creating this, I went into ChatGPT. It does have memory if you've interacted with it a lot. And I just started with, can you list what you know about me and my business? Now, this document that I shared with you, which you can have in my free community, can help you get started. You can just go one by one and actually put it in, start answering these questions. You could actually fill it in here, or you could have GPTs helping you write for it. And this is what I did. I just started asking it first what it knew about my business, and then I started filling the holes. I told it what I wanted to do, and then it helped me to create these documents. So using ChatGPT can really help speed up this process. There is a little bit of time initially, but then once you have them, you can use them over and over. And so now you can see, now I have each of these documents in a folder in my Google Drive, easy access anytime that I need them. I've downloaded them also as a PDF and have them as a folder on my desktop, and have these documents like this. Now, you could also have one document that actually includes all of them in case you need all of it in just a one document. Step 2 is to start using your context documents once they're made. This is where it gets really powerful. You can use these context documents in any kind of AI, and I'm going to show you Claude, because with Claude, you can use the projects feature to organize all of your context documents. And this will help keep everything organized and easily accessible. And you can create different projects for different aspects of your business or different clients, each with their own set of context documents. And I created a video on this, so if you want to check out more about the projects feature in Claude, you can check out the video in the link wherever it is. But any AI you can actually use these for, and I'm going to show you. So let's first go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you that the step 3 is to just ask in plain English. Once you have provided the context, you're going to simply ask for what you need in your own words. The beauty of context prompting is that you can focus on asking clear, specific questions without worrying about the perfect formatting. So, for example, instead of, and this is not a complicated one, but you can see there's brackets and things like that in there. Instead of having something like this, create marketing copy that appeals to, and highlighting, and then having all of the details below, you can have just a simple prompt. Now, the thing that I would add to this is I do like to give the AI a role to play. So I would actually add to this, act as, or in the role of an expert copywriter, and then can you write an email about our new service, make it engaging, and focus on how it helps busy small business owners save time. And I need to make sure that I have the right model, because you can't attach documents in certain models. So I've got 4.0 here, and I'm going to go now and find my knowledge base, and I can include more. Nope, that's not it. It's down here. I can include more than one document in here. All right, so now I can add another one if I wanted. And then I am just going to click on here, and it should have all of the background information. So it should know what my products are, and it's going to start writing that email announcement. I can give it some more specifics about what I wanted, but see, it already knows. So having these, and I can see here now, book a demo. I need to include that I missed that actually in my knowledge base. So I need to include any of the links. And then each time it's going to, and you can see here also, I need to put my name in my document. So I'm going to have to go back and tweak that a little bit because it's missing those. But if I have all of that information in my context documents, it's just going to automatically know that, and it's going to fill it in. And I don't actually need to do that every single time. So this will save a lot of time. Now, let me show you in Claude the projects feature that I mentioned. So you can see here I have a project about YouTube scripts. This helps me. I don't need to go in and give it all sorts of information every single time. You can see in here, I have all of those knowledge base information about my company, my ideal client, my brand voice guidelines. I've got a couple examples and some hacks that I wanted to follow, and I also have my initial prompt. So each time, all I need to go in here and I can give it some background information, but I don't need to say, write it like this, write it like this. It knows who I am, knows what my business is, it knows what my offerings are, and maybe I want to create a video about, I don't even know if I need to say a video I want to create, but a video about setting up an AI chat in high level. And that's all I need to put. Maybe I want to say, can you please make sure you include, and maybe there's a few details, but I can start from there and it's got all of my background information. So that is one way. And even in ChatGPT, they also have a project section. Now, I use Claude because I like the writing there better, but depending on what you want or what you're doing, you can include projects here. This is a test one, create project, and the same, you can add files. And this is where I would add all of those. It's like you're building your own little knowledge base. I would add all those documents in here, and then I would give my instructions here depending on what I wanted a project. Maybe you want to try one for, videos you're making or emails you want to write. There's all sorts of possibilities. So the AI already has all the context it needs about your target audience, your brand voice, and services from your uploaded documents. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Michelle, well, this sounds great, but where do I start? Well, so that's where I've got you covered. I've created this template that I showed you earlier for all 5 context documents we discussed today, and they're available for free in the community. You just click on the link in the description to join us, and you'll get access to these templates in the learning section, plus any other resources that I share on my channel. If you found this helpful and you want to learn more about organizing your AI workflows, don't forget to check out my video on Claude's projects features, and I'll show you exactly how to set up your projects for maximum efficiency and consistently great results. Remember, the key to getting amazing results from AI isn't about speaking robot. It's about giving it the context it needs to understand your unique situation. Try this method out and let me know in the comments how it works for you. And if you want more AI for your business, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.